Masters League Open workout number 3. Before we get into it, I just want to give kudos to Joe and all the programming team for designing workouts that you can do at home. I know it doesn't affect everyone, but I appreciate it. Thank you. So the workout is 10 rounds, 5 pull-ups, 5 thrusters, and 20 double unders. Once again, I am doing the thrusters slightly heavier. The workout calls for 40 kilo thrusters. I'm doing 43 kilos. If I really wanted to, I could chuck on my 5 kilo plates, so about 2 on each side, but I was more than happy to do the extra 3 kilos. It does put me at a disadvantage, but I'm not too concerned about that because I'm not playing the leaderboard game, so I'm quite happy to do it this way. My strategy, actually, just before I get into the strategy, you'll notice there that I had to modify my rig a little bit so I could do butterfly pull-ups. I only use that rig for strict toes to bar, strict pull-ups and things like that. I don't do keeping on it, so I had to add 50 kilo dumbbells just on the feet there, just to make it a little bit more sturdy. So going back to strategy, it was unbroken for everything. Funnily enough, these reps played well until very well to where I'm at the moment. I did double unders for the first time in about 10 months, about 2 weeks ago. So yeah, I wasn't 100% sure how they were going to go. It did actually take me a while to warm up my double unders. Just my calves and Achilles were just took a little bit longer. So, but managed to get through them okay. So what I wanted to focus, because my strategy was quite simple, I didn't have to worry about breaking anything up, was just fast transitions, or keep the transitions exactly the same every time. So you noticed over the last couple of rounds I was moving the barbell away from where I was doing my double unders and then moving it back before. When I walked back after completing a round, I would mark off the round that I completed, because everyone knows that I can't count, basically. Last week's workout proved that when I missed a rep and had to redo the workout, so I didn't want to have to redo it again. It wouldn't have bothered me too much. It just interferes with the rest of my training week if I was to do it again, so that'd be the reason why I didn't want to do it again. So I know in my head that if I kept the rounds to under a minute per round, that I'll get well and truly under the time cap. There's a 12 minute time cap for this one. For different strategies, I recommend, if you are to break up either the pull-ups or the thrusters, plan to do it from the start. It keeps you in a rhythm, keeps your mind on track with what you're doing. Sometimes if you start unbroken and then start breaking them up, it has a little bit of a negative effect on you mentally. So if you're going to do it from the start. So whether you break it up into 3 then 2, or 2 then 3, or singles even, as long as you do fast singles, so for the pull-ups that is. I wouldn't recommend doing singles for the thrusters, but if you have to, you have to. Just make sure that they are fast. So as soon as you drop down, you either turn around, jump straight back up for the pull-up, or if you're doing 2-2-1, same thing. Just make sure those transitions, or the time that you're not on the bar, is very short. And then the transition from pull-up to thruster is another one that you want to keep short as well. So you're having the barbell relatively close to the pull-up bar if you're able to, and then same for going from the thrusters to the double unders. Try and keep them close. Try and keep everything nice and tight, basically, so those transition times are nice and short. So if you're wanting to sort of keep cadence per round, easiest one is 1 round per minute. If you feel you can do a little bit better than that, 45 seconds per round, and then sub 40 per round, so like closer to the 35 maybe, which is definitely achievable. You definitely want to be moving pretty fast and having very tight transitions as well. So, but I believe that you'll see some times closer to the 40-second per round, no problem for this particular workout. Obviously the weight's not heavy, the reps are nice and low, so yeah, I believe you'll definitely see some 40-second rounds, someone who's able to maintain that. So far my double unders have been unbroken, so I was pretty happy with that. I've only, like I mentioned before, only done double unders twice in about 10 months. It might even be longer, I'm not even sure. So around this round I start to, those transitions start to get a little bit slower, especially over the next 2 rounds. It's more of a mental thing. So just pausing that second longer on each one of those transitions. And just quick, I know I'm all over the place at the moment, but going back to the thrusters, you'll notice that I'm a little bit slow with the thrusters. That was deliberate. I wanted to take a breath at the top, so that slight pause at the top, just to, again, keep the rhythm throughout the whole workout. I wasn't trying to do the thrusters as fast as I possibly could. I was more focused on just being consistent with them, keeping everything unbroken, and just getting the transitions nice and smooth was my main focus. Because in a workout, all the training that you've done leading up to that workout, you can't really change. So you're as fit as you are, you're as strong as you are, your endurance is what it is. So you can't change that in the workout. So you control the things that you can control at that point. So if you know that you can't do all of the rounds unbroken, that's fine. Come up with a game plan that allows you to execute to the best of your ability. And I felt this workout definitely suited me better compared to the first 2. Again, it was just right in the sweet spot of where I'm at the moment. So the reps weren't high, the weight wasn't heavy, and was more of a, even though obviously the reps are short, it's still endurance. You're doing 50 pull-ups, 50 thrusters, and 200 double unders. So again, more on the sort of endurance range rather than a short sprint. Yet again, in that resting position, universal resting position, it was only the last couple of rounds where the rest started to blow out a little bit, or the transition slowed down. Overall, quite happy with how the workout went. I believe, yeah, this is the last round. Once we get to the double unders, I do trip up on the double unders right towards the end. I think it was on the 17th rep or 16th rep or something like that. So I would have liked to go on sub 10. I'm definitely capable of doing sub 10, but I'm happy with how it went and how I executed. So we'll leave it there, and we look forward to the next one.